Welcome back to Association Newsmakers. Today, we welcome Bob Weidner, President and CEO of the Metals Service Center Institute, based in the Chicago area. Since taking the top spot in 2001, Bob has managed a turnaround of MSCI. Our conversation today will focus on changing revenue models for growth. Prior to joining MSCI, Bob was vice president with Alliant Food Service, a $6.5 billion distribution company. Welcome, Bob, to Association Newsmakers.
Thanks, Dave. It's an honor to be here.
What's been your traditional revenue model when you first got there, and what was your experience?
Okay, so MSCI, like a lot of associations, was originally a dues-based revenue stream, where everything was all in, and for the most part, other products and services were given away free. When I came in, we looked at that model and decided that an a la carte, more of an a la carte model made sense, where you have a certain base level of dues. For us today, that's about 50% of our revenue stream, and then an a la carte, where we would price various products and services to market. And we've got about half of our revenue today comes from non-dues revenue.
And you talk about operating MSCI under a consulting business model. What do you mean by that phrase, and how does that impact association revenue?
I think trade associations exist for one reason and one reason only, and that's to help their members run their businesses better, all while being compliant with U.S. antitrust laws. Now, consistent with that kind of thought process, I view members as customers, and in many respects, internally, my staff and I will even talk about them as if they were a customer as opposed to a member, even though we're a member-based trade association. Looking for both unmet needs and unknown needs is really at the heart of the value proposition that we offer for them.
So you run a pretty lean organization. You have 14 staffers on a budget of about $11 million. How does the leanness affect the entrepreneurial opportunities that you see for the association and in the marketplace?
That's a great question. I have never been a believer of huge staffs. Okay? Instead, what I have sort of done throughout my career is align my team with third-party experts in various areas. Information technology is just one example of, rather than having a huge IT staff, I've got a VP of technology, and we partner with a third party who does all of our IT for us. Same with web design, same with on the creative side in terms of our graphic design. I do that for a couple of reasons. One, I think you get, by aligning yourself with experts in fields, you get fresh thinking all the time, because that's their core competency. It's not necessarily MSCI's core competency, yet it's an essential part of our business model.
And what 2 or 3 tips would you offer association leaders who are looking at revenue-based models, saying to themselves, things are changing, how do I address the change?
Several years ago, McKinsey did a study that said there are 5 fundamental forces that are completely disrupting all business models. And I certainly believe trade associations are included in that. McKinsey said changing demographics, increased use of technology, increased role of government in businesses, globalization and consolidation, that the confluence of those 5 forces was going to fundamentally disrupt every single business model on the planet. I can tell you, for MSCI's perspective, they have completely disrupted ours.
Well, thank you, Bob, for being with us today. We look forward to seeing you on the next edition of Association Newsmakers.